Hey guys, it's Alyssa. So today I'm going to be showing you kind of my art portfolio from high school. I didn't do AP art, I went up to advanced and then I repeated advanced because I didn't want to do an AP portfolio, which just makes me sound lazy, but it was because I just knew I didn't have time and I'd rather like focus on individual projects longer than if I was like cramming for an AP portfolio. So basically this is just art from high school. Some of this stuff, and I will tell you what I did include in college portfolio submission things. Yeah, some of it was just random stuff, some of it's not very good. This isn't everything. Like, some of the stuff that I was just like, this really is not good. I decided to show some of the beginning stuff that wasn't included in college portfolios because I thought it was kind of cool that you could see just the growth, I guess. And yeah, let's just get into it. So, I'm also not going in any particular order, except that I am going to put the portfolio stuff in at the very end. That's like, again, the college submission stuff. So first thing I have, this I never actually finished, so there's still like pencil lines on it, but it was like a metamorphosis project, so it was going from girl to like plant vine thing, and this is what it looks like. And it just kind of goes with that. Yeah, so this one I like because this is kind of how I like draw my people. That's why I wanted to do this, like not realistically, because I do have like a specific way that I draw my people, which you have probably seen from my art journal videos. But yeah, so there's that one, and I personally like that one. I know it's not like competitive or whatever, but yeah. And then next, this was also something that just was not portfolio or anything like that. I just did it. I don't even remember what the assignment was. Maybe it was like using magazine pieces for something, but I did. It's supposed to be a Konkin, kind of in the forest, and I'm trying to remember. This was made out of one of those Hello Panda boxes. I just like wrapped it in pieces of yellow magazine. Again, I kind of think this is a cool piece. I don't feel like it's very original, but yeah, it's kind of cool. And then next, this piece, I'm pretty sure is from freshman year. Like, my handwriting has even changed since I, like, signed the back of this, but, it's just these cats. The funny thing is, I'm not, like, a huge cat person. Like, I don't hate cats, but, like, I don't own cats. I think I might even be allergic to them. And then this actually went to, like, the state competition. It didn't place or anything, but, it's got like a record, a camera, and this is a purse. Like, I took an actual picture and then did this in charcoal. It looks cooler from like far away than when you see it up close, but I think it was a pretty good piece. Again, not like amazing or anything, but pretty cool. And then this, we had to make an album cover, so I did one for Cigaros, and I looked up what I named the album cover and then wrote it in Icelandic because they are an Icelandic band, but I don't know what it says at this point. But it's just like a cabin in the woods and then like more woods. And yeah. And then this piece I actually think is pretty good. Again, it's more cartoony, which I don't really think of myself as somebody who draws cartoons, but it's kind of got that feel to it. But it is Keaton Henson, and the background is watercolored. Sorry, I'm like turning it. I'm trying not to get a reflection on it, but yeah, it was Keaton Henson, and it's all like all of him is done in like writing his lyrics in different layers, I guess, so that it looks more three-dimensional. Okay, and then this piece I did junior year, I'm pretty sure. I'm getting junior year and senior year mixed up a little bit, but I'm pretty sure this was junior year. And it's my friend Morgan, and like this part is raised, and so is the strap and this fabric. You can kind of see that maybe, yeah. But it's taken from an actual picture that's on my Flickr if you want to go look at that. But yeah, I actually really like this one. I think it turned out pretty cool. Again, she doesn't really look realistic, but I think it's kind of got a cool look to it. And then this piece, I think, is from sophomore year, maybe. It's not my best by any means, but the cool thing is, like, when you see my senior year stuff that I used for my college submissions, you can kind of see, like, how that style was developing in this, because I kind of didn't use totally natural colors in here. Yeah, this had to be, like, maybe this was sophomore year, because I didn't have bangs. Yeah, this was, like, sophomore year, okay. Yeah, I think it's an okay piece. It's not great by any means, but yeah. And then this piece was junior year, not my best by any means, but it was supposed to be like a Favis piece, which is why she has red hair and he has blue hair. And this was just of two of my friends. But yeah, again, not like an amazing piece. It was kind of like I had to get an assignment done. And then this, it's from a cardboard project. It's kind of big, so we'll see if I can show it. But it's an elephant head. And like, this is the trunk. That's the head. Yeah, this thing has been sitting in the hallway for a long time, but it's kind of cool, maybe. It's definitely the biggest thing I've done, but it was inspired by that movie Elephant Song by Xavier Dolan, yeah. That Canadian French guy, filmmaker. But yeah, I was like really into Elephant Song, and so then I was like, I'm gonna do an elephant, and this is it. It's kind of cool. I kind of thought it would be a fun thing to hang up at some point, but again, it's big, so I haven't hung it. Okay, and now these are the things that will actually be good. So I'm just gonna start with this one. This is my friend Morgan, and this, she's done in colored pencil. The back is watercolors, and all of my pieces, they're gonna see, for one, they have really expressive lines, so like all this is sort of done with a line motion. And then there's something else I was gonna say. Oh, and then I didn't do this one. The colors are a little more realistic because in the picture she's standing in an arcade and there's like lights over here. But in general, like all these pieces have like the color is more Favis. So then this next one, this one took me a really long time, but I actually really love how it turned out. It might be my favorite piece. This one and then the one I just showed you are two of my favorites that I've ever done. This one is my friend Chelsea, and they're two different pictures, but I kind of combined them. And the point behind this piece was that she's like in the suburbs because like that's where we live, but we're all leaving for college and moving different places. Most of us are still living in a suburb kind of place, but I don't know. It was kind of a little more meaning to it, I guess. But yeah, I really like this one because I'm also obsessed with power lines, and so it was cool to incorporate them. And then this next piece is my friend Tori. I did this with Copics, so it was a lot easier to accomplish. I got it done pretty fast, I guess, is what I mean to say. And then this is watercolor, but I used a straw to like blow it so it would spray out a little bit. There isn't a meaning behind this, I just thought it was cool. But yeah, this piece was called Tori because that's her name. So this piece I did junior year, and then I kind of re-amped it senior year. Yeah, so this is my friend Sydney. Oil paintings are by far the worst to show on camera because the light reflects, but so I'm just tilting it a little bit. But straight on looks like that. But yeah, she's in the forest. Originally she was just like standing in front of it, like in the actual picture, but then I kind of made her hair like attached to the branches and stuff. And I think this one turned out pretty good. Again, it's not my favorite. I think it's less realistic, even though the colors are not realistic in the other ones. I don't know. But also it was the first one I kind of did when I was really figuring out that style I wanted to do. This one isn't a person, which I really do enjoy doing people the most, but it kind of helped me change things up, but it still has the expressive line. So this piece was called Trapped. I think it was like the Trapped Introvert or something. No, it was just Trapped. But it was supposed to be like how introverts are like trying to like get out of their shell or whatever, but they're trapped by self-consciousness, I guess. But yeah, this was done with ink. Honestly, I don't remember what all this was done with. There's some white gel pen in here, more ink, and then I forget what this white paint stuff is called. But, and then the back with this just red watercolor. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't remember what the white stuff was called. But yeah, that's that one. And then the last piece I'm going to show is of my brother, and let's see, he was done in pastel, the back is watercolors, and that's pretty much it. But it's kind of raised, maybe you can tell. So he was done on like the hard art board, I think is what you call it. And then this was all just on watercolor paper, and then I think it's watercolor paper. And then I just weaved these strips through the background. And again, the colors aren't like super realistic, but they kind of play off of the original colors. But yeah, so, ooh, this lighting is not good. That's all the artwork I have to show. I also really like photography, but I don't think I've really submitted any of it for portfolio stuff, and I just didn't really do that at school. I did use some of my short films, so I have one more that's, I mean, I think my best. So I'm probably going to upload it to my channel at some point. But again, that's not something I was going to show in this. So, like I said, I do also, like, enjoy photography and film. And I do some graphic design. But anyway, this is, like, my tangible, like, art class artwork. Yeah, so hopefully y'all enjoyed this. The purpose of this was just to show y'all, like, what I do. And not to brag or anything, but just for the heck of it. And I guess also for me to be able to look back on and stuff. So the stuff that I did submit for college stuff, I did get into all the schools that I applied to, so that's good news. I say that like so unenthused. No, but yeah, that was good. 2 of the schools I applied to were art schools, and then the others were just like universities. Yeah. So I think it's pretty good stuff-ish. Some of it's actually not good at all, but hopefully y'all enjoyed this and it was entertaining, and stay tuned for more videos. Bye!